Hello everybody, Sedrik and Sidra here, CRWC, and today we're reviewing AEW Ring of Honor, their more or less go-home show before Death Before Dishonor. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like how Tony Khan is booking this show, and I don't like the irrationality of the booking. It's not copacetic. It's not bueno. So look, let's just get down to this. It starts off with a Pure Rules match, Jason Geiger versus Daniel Garcia. And I wrote pointless match considering it was a long match. Garcia is going for the title against Shibata. So you know that he's going to win tonight.
Yeah.
Right? But it's a long-winded match, and it was very competitive.
Yeah, it was. His opponent performed well.
Geiger showed up. He showed well, but why? You know? I mean, I can see if he's going to be there, you know? But instead of this, it should have just been some promos from Garcia, maybe one, maybe two. Show some backstage heat or something like that. Build the match up that way. But he didn't have to come out. He didn't. He could have come out, done a 2-minute match, submission, and then be like, I'm ready because, you know, no one else is on my level and, well, neither are you. You know?
I think Tony's got a thing for face-offs. I really think it was an elaborate setup for him and Shibata to face off and just stand there and look at each other. And
Shibata says, wasn't that pre-tape or what, at something that they held at some place at some time that no one was alerted to via this show or the previous show or on Collision or Dynamite, you know? Mm-hmm. But Shibata's like, I don't like his dance. And then he's like, my dance has gotten me this far or some crap like that. But Garcia wins with a lazy looking scorpion hold, and he lays back to force Geiger to submit. Then Shibata comes out, holds the belt up in his face, and okay, next thing.
They sniff noses and that's it.
Yeah. And so then you got Utami Hayashishita, and she's going against Trish Adora. Okay. So I'm like, you got Stardom coming here. So Hayashi Shita doing what? I'm like, what's the point? Adora is, we all know now, going on about 3 episodes that Trish is basically in training, being retrained up. So you're going to put Utami in against her. Why is Utami here if not to bolster the women's division? Right? Stardom doesn't need any more press. They're mega over. They are very popular, and it's not a niche crowd either. It's not. When it comes to the U.S. population, it's a niche crowd. But outside of that, you know, in China, Japan, Europe, and whatnot, Stardom has a massive following. A whole lot more than, you know, AEW, but not as much, not even nearly as much as WWE. In any case, they have a very competitive match.
Mm-hmm.
Adora, she had a nice air raid net breaker stretch. Worked the arm. She worked the arm almost the whole match.
Yep.
And Utami, she sold the arm very well. They had a stupid spot where Utami is allowing her to fight back and almost gain the advantage before shutting her down. But I just don't think something like that is necessary in what we would like to presume as a combat sport. You know, it ain't like Mike Tyson gonna stand there and say, hit me, hit me. You know, it ain't like, you know, Rocky 3, come on, hit me, knock me out, I'm right here. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
ain't like that. So, but anyway, Utami got a few nice German suplexes. This was pretty much early on. Adora got a nice, kneeling German suplex. It was kind of a snap style too. It was pretty good. Yeah. But then Utami hit an airplane spin into a bomb, to a spinning crucifix bomb, and she got the pin. And I wrote that my major note was, didn't know who would win, but this was it was a decently good match.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And you got the Trish performing better every week.
Yes.
Whether she win or lose, she's performing better every week.
She's working the arm. She's doing a whole lot of different things. I like it. You can see her physical transformation under the new training regimen and whatnot she's going under. So, I mean, I wonder what the finished product is going to look like. You know, but then later on they cite Trish Adora as one of the top female stars. And like, how is she going to be one of your top female stars when she gets beat every week?
I don't think it matters if you get beat. Sky Blue is a top star.
Man, it's just, I find it so stupid.
It's not about win or lose. I guess it's about if you make it on camera every week.
It's depressingly stupid. Just, you know, get the pen from Tony Khan and don't let him use it anymore. That's how I see it. Let's see. But, and look, a lot of you are probably already annoyed with this commentary and whatnot, but, you know, when you look at it at a sporting style and you are going on, who are you trying to push? And then why? You know, you got to factor that in. Trish Adora, by all metrics, should be like queen of the mid-cards by now. Where if it's mid-card, she's mid-card, she's going to have a competitive match. She might win. She might lose. But if she's opening a match, she's going to win. It should be that simple. Why? In the case, Dalton Castle versus Shane Taylor. And I watched the match.
It was a good match.
You know, great back and forth match, showing they know each other well. Taylor, he took charge, but he took charge of the match, but not like he did against Captain Dean. Y'all thought I forgot about that. He didn't come at Castle nearly as severe as he did against Captain Dean.
He went after Captain Dean like Dean was talking about his mom or something.
Like Dean owed him $5 and told him, I ain't paying you a damn thing. And your mama sucked. You know, it was something like that. He went after Captain Dean unfavorably compared to how he went after Dalton Castle. Still, Castle needed to turn things around, and he got a surprising exploder. I mean, he popped that literally that was out of nowhere. Taylor was coming at him, snap off. That's out of nowhere. It's not out of nowhere when you can see the whole setup. So, you know, RKO out of nowhere. We saw him setting it up. It's not out of nowhere. It was right there. He's got the stance. He's waiting, and then he jumps. It's not out of nowhere. But, you know, all right. I'm just hating today, I suppose. You know, you can't speak common sense without sounding like a hater. You just can't do it. You know, but Castle kept the momentum going. He got a nice rear sling blade or Enzui sling blade. But unlike before, Castle lifted Taylor and landed the bangarang for the pin. Never before has Dalton been able to pick up Shane Taylor. Shane has lost a lot of weight. A lot. You can see it.
You can see it.
So it's a good thing because it makes him far more versatile to handle in a match, which does increase his match capabilities. So that's a good thing. You know, plus it's good to be healthy.
It is.
So now we got another Pure Rules match. Josh Woods versus James Stone.
Yeah.
Dalton Castle, the judge. He's in his entrance gear, so either this was spliced in or it's been a while. And I'm like, he just had this epic match. Okay, Fire Pro time. He's in the corner. It's like, come on, you just had a messed up match. You can't corner the dude after getting brutalized, even though you did win.
Of course I can.
Yeah, I guess so. So it was pretty much a squash. Dude was forced to make a couple of rope breaks, and Woods win with a massive flipping suplex, ending in what Sidra called a hot mess.
It was a hot mess. He picked him up for a suplex and this kind of twisting thing in the corner where he kind of lost control of him and about to drop him on his head, but protected him and got him down and just got the pin. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, it's like, look, Josh, Don't do things you don't know how to do. I'm going to tell you this. You're supposed to be a corkscrew brain buster.
Hey, why was he so close to the damn ropes?
He's a noob. I don't know.
He's not a noob. Maybe he just screwed up. I don't know, but he
protected him. Yeah, he got him up. And it's almost like he couldn't hold him and ran forward instead of just dropping him down in a gourd bust to protect his face, clearly. And then, boast, get your composure, pick him up, try again. That's what he should have done.
Maybe he picked him up and forgot what he was doing or changed his mind mid-move. I don't know. But as I said, at very least, he did protect him.
Yeah, because he got him up for the twist, ran at the corner, and then just crumpled into a heap. But as Sidra said, protected him. I don't know, but he pinned him 1, 2, 3. So then Tony Khan announces Willow versus Athena for the Ring of Honor Women's Belt at Death Before Dishonor. And he was standing there with Willow, and Tony Khan, long-winded opening to get to it. Willow trying to hold back the giddiness. Willow is shining.
She is.
Tony Khan.
I never thought that they would allow her to shine.
Tony Khan has a severe habit of allowing people to shine and then dumping mud all over them.
Or letting them fade into obscurity like Homer into the bushes.
The only person that has stayed in the limelight, win or lose, is Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia. Orange Cassidy, win or lose? No, he just win. He just beats everybody. No one can defeat Orange Cassidy. Built this tiny dude up to be a massive juggernaut.
But even before that, you saw him every week. You saw Orange Cassidy every week. You saw Orange Cassidy.
And he won.
And Daniel Garcia. And it's like, why? We'll see you two more than anybody. More than the champions.
And they wrestled each other enough times already. Oh, my goodness. So, next match is Athena versus Nikita. So after being forced to battle Willow, because the match was made, Athena comes to the ring pouting, almost like she got severe job face on. Athena sits in the corner looking like she just lost her job.
Like she been, like her mom said, now go in there and say you're sorry. I'm sorry. That's the way she looked.
And she was shaking her head kind of like, man, I gotta apologize and I don't want her.
And Caprice Cole was saying he was stuck on the plane with her earlier. He said, that's what she had on the plane. She had on some ripped jeans and this interesting top, sleeveless top, and her belt and some sneakers.
So Nikita comes in, jaw jacket, mushing her, and the crowd is reacting because it's like, they're all like this. You know who this is. Plus, we've seen Athena destroy Nikita before. But I guess, she must have forgot.
She must have forgot.
So then Athena walks out, forearm strike, knockout for the pin.
It was beautiful.
Yep. Going on everything. Is Willow stated to win the belt? Or is Athena just this good at selling the match? That's how I feel seeing what I'm seeing. Athena assaults Nikita after the match. Willow comes to the ring wearing the Owen Hart belt and smiling bright. Mm-hmm. The fans chant Willow, and next thing going. The boys versus the Righteous. The Righteous win.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yep, one-sided match. Vincent pins Brent after a one-sided match. Brent trying to battle Dutch. He was like, come on, man.
He hit him with a drop kick and fell off his body, and Dutch was looking at him like,
yep.
And he said, come on, man. And hit the ropes to try something else that didn't work.
And Dutch popped him with the Rushigoroshi. And
that was nasty. Was brutal.
Yeah, he snatched him up.
It was nasty. Because, when you normally see that move, Goto's doing it. Goto's a short man.
So it takes him a little bit. But this dude, come on now. He don't weigh but even $105 at best.
And Dutch has got to be 6'8". He dropped that little boy a long way. onto his knee on the back of his head.
Boy number 2 got his neck broken, vertebrae number 1.
Oh shit. It was nasty.
So Yeah, it was brutal. So then Uno comes out. Grayson gets into the ring. I don't even know where he was, and he back breaks Brent, who for some reason had not left the ring even during Vince's promo in the camera. And Uno's like, "I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want." Yeah, I'm like, "All right, man." All right.
Backing up. He came out there with a chair, but then he's backing up with it.
So next match, Layla Hirsch versus Nicole Matthews, and they hype up Nicole Matthews, and it was a good competitive match. It was. But then Layla, later on, using illegal tactics of elbows to the back of the neck, and that's illegal in a sporting event, a sanctioned sporting event. You don't do blows to the back of the neck or head, and you don't do kidney punches because people need their kidneys. So
yeah, they do.
And that's the legit point of it. Kidney punches are below the ribs, and they hurt needlessly, and it gives you a distinct and easy advantage. That's why they're not allowed. And boxers, if you watch them, they tease the kidney punch, or they tease it. They wrap that. If you watch the body blows, it's low, and they almost wrap that glove around the back of the opponent. Mm-hmm. And if the ref was watching, they would have been losing points and disqualified ages ago. But let some things go, right? And when they get hit. Because when they hit them, they bow up. They bow up. So just a little something to watch. But yeah, Layla hit a running knee lift for the pin using the brace. And yeah, she got the pinfall. So then we get to the main event. And we got something to talk about when it comes to main events. But 4-way tag team match, 20 minutes with 7 minutes left after all the intros. The Kingdom, the Workhorsemen, the Bolly Boys, Action Andretti and Darius Martin. So, overcompensation versus I hope I don't get injured when my brother comes back. And it's not a hodgepodge. It's not a hot mess of a match. It flows smoothly. Everyone gets their stuff in more or less. It's a well-rounded match. It is good. The Kingdom and the Workhorsemen kind of had a little jaw jet back and forth.
Mm-hmm. They did.
But here's the thing. They said the Kingdom is going to wrestle the Lucha Brothers for the Ring of Honor tag titles. They didn't even say the Lucha Brothers. They just said they're going to wrestle for the tag team titles. And I said, who are the champs?
Lucha Brothers?
You see, you said that, and I was like, what? And it just reminded me it was when Dante got injured, and I was like, oh, it's been that long.
It's been that long.
But how many defenses have they had?
I don't think they've had any.
They had one or two, but it was on Dynamite. And I remember thinking that, why are you defending these belts on not Ring of Honor? That's just stupid. Mm-hmm. That's just stupid. Let me advertise Ring of Honor titles. It'll advertise Ring of Honor, seeing the Lucha Brothers here. No, your advertising Ring of Honor is so weak that you have to remind people who the champs are by bringing them out on your other show instead of advertising on that show to watch the champs on the other show.
He has got to stop booking all these shows because he's letting shows fall by the wayside and just throwing stuff together.
Yes. And here's a shot across the bow of Tony Khan. Layla Hirsch and Matthews started doing competitive arm wringers into a front neck chancery. And Coleman was like, this is collision wrestling.
I can do this.
Yes. I'm like, wow. We rewound it to listen. Because I'm like, did he say collision or collegiate? It's like, no, it was collision. So, since the Kingdom is slated to go against the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, why are they in this match? Why? If anything, main event, the Kingdom versus, and it should have been, the Workhorsemen, and then, winner of this match will go on to face the tag champions and make sure you announce that the Kingdom has the shot unless they lose. And make it highly competitive, action, fast action paced. They are working to win. and people won't know who's going to win it, and then obviously the Kingdom will win. But it would have been a lot better than just throw them in this, because we want to make sure that everyone gets on the show.
Hey, here is my bone to pick with Tony Khan.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going.
So, at the end of the show, they're giving you the lineup for Death Before Dishonor. Okay, makes sense. We want you to tune in.
Count up.
Okay, and they're focusing on Pac. So, Pac's back. The Bastard Pac is back. He was wrestling on Dynamite with the BCC. Make sure I say it right.
BCC.
The BCC.
The non-British team.
And he walked out on them in the middle of the match. You know, I guess because he's a bastard.
Uncut and dry.
But he walked out on them. And, you know, Claudio, who was part of BCC, felt away about that. So, at Death Before Dishonor, it's Pac versus Claudio for the Ring of Honor Championship. Okay, great.
What happened to Mark Briscoe?
What happened to Mark Briscoe? Because maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, Eddie Kingston showed up on a little video holding the New Japan never open weight title, all sweaty. You know, Mark, it's your time. It's your time to go for the champion. You do it. You kick Claudio's ass. And Mark's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to kick Claudio's ass. And then Claudio comes in and cuts this really nice promo on Mark telling his ass, I respect you, but you ain't ready. But you want to wrestle me? We'll do it. They shook hands. So where the fuck?
Yep.
Where's Mark?
What happened?
Did Mark get hurt? What happened? Because it's looking real suspicious.
What's that? Hey, Claudio Castagnoli, we gonna wrestle for that belt, but I chose. I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, something must have gone awry that they're suddenly sliding Pac into this position. It wouldn't make any sense to set this up for a pay-per-view that's not a Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
This sucks.
It sucks completely.
Legitimately money-making match. And
then you cannot come out and say, oh, Claudio and Mark are going to wrestle at this pay-per-view. Well, then what be the point of this one? Because we know who's going to win, right? Claudio. So,
and if Pac wins, why? Just show up out the clear blue, last second, get a title match, win the title, and then let's say he does lose it the next pay-per-view. That makes him a transitional champion.
And it doesn't make any sense for Claudio to be like, I'm pissed at you for walking out on us. I want to defend my belt against you. What? That's just dumb.
Just get the pin away from Tony Khan. Get it away from him. Hire Hunter / Delirious back. Let him do all this. You know, let him do it, because this is schizophrenic booking. It's like, you know what, it would be Mark Briscoe, but you know what, I think it'd be cool, you know, if it was Pac instead. You know, if something happened to Mark, it should have been stated on this show. And it should have been in the opening of the show. We have a major announcement. Mark Briscoe will not be going after the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship. State the reasons why. Even if it's personal, even if it's, you know, something like that, or if it's backstage politics, throw it out there. You could start a new, you know, rivalry or feud with that. It's like, yeah, I was given the Iggy from such and such that he's not ready, so I gave it to Pac. And then Mark would be like, what? So he's got a bone to pick with you and that person. So then that person going to wrestle and defend Tony Khan. Tony Khan just stays out of it. He's just a name to bring up and fuel to the fire that this new feud has. You can still work it.
And once again, an opportunity to push Mark Briscoe to the moon has been squandered.
Just throw mud on it. And I should not, straight up, I should not have to scour Twitter or soon to be Threads that I might sign up for. I shouldn't have to go through any of that. I shouldn't have to go through Wiki. I shouldn't have to hear it from anybody, you know. But if any of you out there do let me know what's going on, thank you. Because that makes you already 50% better than Tony Khan. That means you could book better than Tony Khan just because you let us know something. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, so pat yourselves on the back. You know, don't give yourself an e-cookie. Give yourself an e-dinner. You know.
With e-cookie. Because cookies are good.
Yes. Damn it, I want a cookie now.
I want to.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about that water I was going to get. And the miso soup you made. Man.
It's not miso. It's just soup.
Miso. You called it miso.
I didn't call it
You
miso.
just Tony Khan the soup.
I didn't Tony.
You just Tony Khan. You know what, y'all? We gonna
Miso
get
is
up out
a
of here.
thing that goes in the soup that I don't have. It's soup, though.
Well, don't call it miso. You know what? I had soup and it was really good.
It's great soup.
It had mushrooms. If the soup don't have mushrooms, it's not good soup. If you don't like mushrooms and you don't put mushrooms in the soup, then it's good soup. But if you like mushrooms and don't put it in the soup, you have failed. Don't you ever have soup again. Or I will come to your house and I will make you cry. Just saying. So look, anyway, we're going to get up out of here, everybody. Look, this has been Sedrik and Sidra for CRWC, which is CR Wrestling Commentary. And this was All Elite Wrestling's Ring of Honor, the Tony Khan Crazy Booking Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mark Briscoe? But y'all be good, be chill, be safe.
Gotta go to Sandy Fork and look under a chicken.
And we'll see you next time with chicken.